Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here in the lovely world of raccoons with me, Vanillaraccoon. Heyo! And in this episode, you guys, what I would like to do is resume construction on the greenhouse that we had started in the previous episode. And then if we have enough time towards the end, I would like to redesign how the flower beds that naturally spawned in to this world along with the sand village here and call it an episode. So let's go ahead, begin our building montage, and then I'll see you guys when hopefully this is nearly complete, or at least a good amount of build has been done.
You're my sunshine in the rain, my joy in all the pain. I trust in you with my steps. I close my eyes and sense your breath. Feel our heartbeats synchronize, but I can't seem to get close enough. It's all about us, my dear. With you I feel special and unique, and you is everything I seek. My heart, my soul, my all I'm lost to you. I feel you in me and around me. Everywhere there is you, but I can't seem to get close enough.
We're not going to have enough time to redesign the flower beds that naturally generated into this world with the sand village. But for the most part, at least, our greenhouse is done. The reason why I made, hold on, what color is this again? Gray, I think it is. Ooh, it doesn't make a sound when you break it. Interesting. The reason why I wanted to make these gray banners is because I talked about this in a live stream recently, where if you were to use your imagination, you could pretend that these banners, I keep thinking that sound, me walking on sand, is a creeper or something, or some type of hostile mob. But if you use something called your imagination, okay, you can then pretend that this is not a doormat, because that's what you would use to wipe your feet on. But if you ever look at like Middle Eastern houses or whatever, or sand villages, whatever they're properly called, I'm not the best with those terms, you can see that they have like something that's like a towel, or something not too heavy where it's hard to hang up, but it's something that keeps the sand from blowing into the house or the structure, or even if it's something like a small outdoor shop, it keeps the sand from blowing all over the place or within the structure. You can pretend that this gray banner is suiting that purpose. It doesn't have to be a gray banner, but when I think of an ancient Egyptian, outdoor carpet. I don't know what the term is. And I don't know what I want to call it to replace the actual term. But whenever I envision those here in Minecraft, I think of them as a gray color. So, real quick, one thing I wanted to briefly run by you guys is I'm not sure how well you paid attention, but we no longer have our blacksmith that naturally generated into the world here. I'm thinking of making this into an outdoor like an extension to our outdoor greenhouse where we can have some more crops growing. But one thing I said in a live stream was that I kind of picked a poor place to build a greenhouse, because when you think of a oh man, sorry about that. When you think of a greenhouse, you want to think of a structure that has a lot of light going into it. And the main reason why I wanted to take down the blacksmith is because it was in the way of sun coming into these giant 2x3 windows, along with the window spaces up there. I may actually remove this house as well, keeping the villager within it villagers, my bad, plural, alive within it. But we'll see how that goes, and if we're actually going to even remove or relocate this house for the matter. But that's going to do it for this episode, you guys. Again, building montages are basically a sort of peek into my building process, how I go about building things. Although it does lack me narrating to you guys why I'm doing this or that, it's at least a visual representation as to what's going on inside my mind and how I go about planning, building something, or even just building something in general, because I'm trying to get better at building on camera, but I don't want to do it in a time-lapse form, because that's, well, nowadays, who doesn't do a time-lapse to show their building process? And sometimes, in some cases, believe it or not, peeps, some people will even rebuild things that naturally generate in a world, such as a sand temple or a desert temple, and they actually time-lapse them recreating the whole structure. Jeez. But anywho, you guys, if you like what you see, then please give that like button a hug and subscribe for the latest buzz. And if you had a blast with a good laugh, then make sure you favorite this video and share it with a friend or two. But until next time, peeps, this is Vanillaraccoon. Peace out.